So we were like, man, you know, there are no groups around here. There's many across the country.
Right.
But
We need one local right
County,
here.
Gainesville, we need something like this. So
Right.
we were like, man, you know, we're gonna come together. You know, we're gonna put our minds together. We're gonna hold each other accountable as being. I'm gonna be the greatest dad that I can be, and I got other brothers around me who are gonna say, man, I'm gonna make sure you be the greatest.
That's all right.
Dad that you can.
That's all right there. You know what I mean? And I really want to give y'all kudos for recognizing that. I mean, you could be a father yourself, taking care of your own kids, but the fact that there's other kids in the community, that affects us all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so just that recognition to feel that need, I really want to give y'all kudos there, man, because that really says a lot. Well, tell me, because you mentioned Pastor Duncan. Tell me the different staff members and, you know, different positions of.
Well,
you know.
as for right now, it's just really he's president,
Okay.
vice president.
Okay.
And I mean, like me and we've been thick and thin.
That's
so,
all right.
You know, even at the church, he the pastor. I'm the associate pastor.
Oh, okay,
so,
cool.
You know, we've been working hand to hand together, man, and. You know, he came with that vision. I was like, "What? That? Well, I need that."
Yeah.
You know, I had just had my first child. So
Right.
Let's
see, you got who we got here?
This is my second child. This is my only son.
Okay.
Ryan.
Oh, what's going on, Uriah? Uriah asleep right now, but that's all right, man. He's hanging out. He sleep on radio.
Yeah.
But hey, let's get some more to. So let's talk a little bit about the community efforts, some things that you guys done. I mentioned the breakfast from way back in 2014, but you guys have still been doing stuff. I was watching your YouTube videos earlier, man. Tell me some things that you guys have done.
Woo, man.
I know it's a lot, bro.
Boy.
Well, matter of fact, look what I do. Let me ask you a little bit about it, because I got some I already want to ask you about anyway. First, I want to start with the No More Youth Awareness Talent Show. You know, what was that, at Lincoln Middle School or something? Y'all have that was a while ago. And then you guys, now just a minute ago, you guys did financial literacy.
We did.
Now that was actually
partnership with the bank.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. And that really I want to ask you about that, because that really shows the different levels you guys are working on, man.
Oh, yeah.
You guys work with little kids.
Yeah.
You guys work with the community at large, you know what I mean, the people, you know, actually constituents, the adults, you know what I mean? You guys kind of handle it. So I really want to ask you, like, what do y'all feel like our role is in the community? Like, you know, because it's a lot, you know what I mean?
Man, I mean, personally, me, man, when it comes to fatherhood, I believe, my personal belief is, man, you know, I feel like for so long, people always looked at dad as, oh, you know, daddy just go to work and he put food on the table.
Right.
I'm like, man, I'm so much more than that.
Right.
Like, my worth is more than that.
Right.
Like, you know, so when you come to my house and you see me day to day, you see me at the house, I'm cleaning.
Yeah.
I wash clothes.
You do it all.
Clothes.
Right.
I wash the dishes.
You give
I
advice and all that.
I give advice.
Yeah.
You know, I discipline.
I
and it's
understand.
like I'm well rounded. You know, and I don't limit myself to just work.
Right.
You know, I believe that not even just looking out for my own children, but then like you said, you know, I see other kids in the community who don't have fathers who grew up like me, and I say, well, shoot, man, this joke ain't got no daddy. He needs some accountability.
That's
and I get to know this young man, you know, and get involved in his life, because I say, well, shoot, I ain't just gonna be a father to my kids. I want to be able to be a father to the fatherless,
right? You
know, and be able to help them in any way possible. You know, so I believe that our role is, like, we have no limit to what our role is.
Right, and again, like I said before, like I mentioned before, man, it's really incredible that you guys recognize that and feel that need, because again, our single parent households, and which is something that's big in the community that we come from, it affects all our communities. You know what I mean? Everybody in the community. So, I mean, like I said again, I just want to thank y'all for stepping in right there. I want to talk a little bit about this, man, on a lighter note, man. You guys hosted a NBA 2K tournament.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that, man. That's why I said the levels that you guys are working on with. So, that's really special.
We have a division of Innovative Dads called Mentor to Mentor.
Okay.
We deal with really young men from in between the ages, really from 10 all the way to 25.
Right.
Out there, out there.
Right. Ain't no limit on that.
And so
I love that.
I think, man, since 2012, man, I have hosted, and really I'm the person who's usually in charge of that stuff.
Right.
Man, I've hosted, man, probably, I know I hosted one Madden tournament.
Right.
I've done about 3 2K tournaments.
What do y'all do this at?
We've done it in various places. We've done it for a year. For a whole year, we were at the Blue Center on 8.
Okay, cool.
And we were doing mentoring over there for a whole year.
Nice.
We did 2 tournaments over there. We did an actual basketball 3-on-3 tournament over there at the court on the Ave. Man, we've hosted a basketball tournament right here at Aquin Jones.
Nice, man.
We've done 2 over there. We've done one at the Library Partnership, Madden tournament. That's where we had that at. We hosted a flag football tournament.
I saw that.
On Cone Park.
You guys all over the place.
Man, I've hosted a basketball tournament behind Village Green.
Hey, so tell me, you guys just did something for Father's Day at Cade Museum too, right?
Yeah.
What was that all about?
So that was in partnership with the Cade Museum and UF. So we all came together and said, we're going to bring out different things. They have the STEAM over there,
science, technology.
Exactly.
What's the E, man? I forgot the E.
Engineering.
Yeah, engineering, arts
and mathematics.
I think me and you together, I think we... Because the lady the other day had to tell me, well, it used to be STEM. And then they just added the A in there. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I got to get refreshed on that. Yeah. But, so tell me more about that, man. Cade Museum, you guys were just promoting that?
So we were helping them to promote the opening.
Right, okay.
We're still working with them doing it. We've done 2 events with them, actually. So, I mean, that one at the park, at Depot Park, we invited people out. We were on the grill. Nice. Just inviting dads to come out and just hang out more than anything and just be able to be an encouragement.
And you mentioned it before, but I want you to talk a little bit about mentor to mentor. Because and how I got started and everything.
So that's more of the component, because innovative dads, that's really dealing with the grit of it all, like the daddy. Dealing with daddy on some daddy things.
Yeah.
But mentor to mentor is more of, man, we want to reach the fatherless.
Right, the next generation.
We want to reach the next generation. So we look at ourselves, like I said, I don't believe I'm just a father just for my home, but I want to be a father even in my community.
Right.
So when we go out, we partner with the micro school.
Okay.
And so for about a year and a half, my pastor was doing a life skills. He was teaching a life skills class over there for like a year and a half, dealing with the kids on that level. We've partnered with, like I said, the library partnership. We did tournaments over there. I mean, we partnered with...
Got really on the ground level.
Yeah,
really
so,
grassroots.
I mean, there's a lot that has went into that. And I mean, the main component of that was really when we were on 8th Avenue for that little while. And I mean, for me personally, that was like one of my best experiences, because even though I feel like we didn't get received as well by the kids like I thought we would, but it was a good experience because, even though a lot of them didn't accept what we were trying to offer, like I give you an example. I went out on 8th last week, and man, I ran into some of the kids. We were out there maybe 2015, so it's been a little while since I've just been out there like that. So I ran into 3 of them. We just sitting there, we're chopping it up, man. We talking, and one of the kids said, he's about 18 now. He said he was like, man, well, I wish y'all would have stayed out here, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, man, like y'all had us.
Yeah.
I was like, we had y'all. I'm like, man, when we was out here, you acted like you didn't want to hear that. And I say, he was like, man, bro, like
But they really, and they never will forget that either.
They'll never forget it.
And so I mean, just for that, like I said, like you might not get the results that you envision, but it's still a blessing. You know, and it's still effective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So so that's something I really, like I said, I can't give you enough credit for that. Bro, tell me a little bit more about, because you just mentioned it a little bit. I want you to talk about it a little bit. You said with Innovative Dads, you guys deal with dads with daddy things.
Yeah.
I want you to talk about that a little bit. Like what kind of things that fathers, obstacles they may face, or, what's distinguishing about, because I mean we all got our different sets of issues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And see, me, sometimes I look at my situation and I'm like always thankful because I'm blessed. You know, like I got with my wife. When I married my wife, we moved in together. Then we had our first child.
Really
everything kind of went Right, but I realize I got a lot of brothers that I know, like, man, dealing with child support, dealing with custody issues, just dealing with multiple.
So it's funny, like you did it more the traditional way,
yeah,
but you see that not even as traditional anymore as it used to be, right?
Man.
So, like you say, so those are some of the things you think that you say that men face in our community. I agree with you to the fullest. What kind of things are y'all like teaching? Not teaching, but you know what I'm saying. What kind of things are you doing to help teaching these guys? You guys got different workshops.
You know, like the financial literacy class.
Okay, cool.
So we partner with BBVA Compass Bank.
Okay.
Where they came in, they taught on credit. You know, a lot of dads don't know.
Right.
I mean, you'll be surprised of a lot of the stuff that. I mean, even me myself, I'm like,
yeah. I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing, bro.
And you know, so we're dealing
My
with...
girl is just good with that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be real with you, man. She's good with it.
Banking, opening up a banking account, helping dads find jobs. You know, a lot of... Because what we realize is that there's a difference between a broke dad and a deadbeat dad. Now, some people...
I never heard that before. That's really good.
There's some people who look at the dead broke dad and say, oh, he a deadbeat because he ain't got no money. But the dead broke dad... He wants to spend time with his children. He wants to be involved, but a lot of times he can't because he ain't got any money. He doesn't have the means to do the things that he desires to do, and a lot of times some women will hold them back and hold that again. Oh, you ain't got nothing. You can't do nothing for my kids. But the man has the desire. He's just dead broke. He ain't a dead beat.
I agree. I see, and I actually read an article about this. It was talking about how this situation that you're describing can lead to depression, and it does a lot of time, and men don't really discuss this, you know what I mean, because it's something they hold in, you know, with pride and that sort of thing. So I think you guys really are on to something, man, and these are the kind of programs and type of organizations that really do the real groundwork and deal with real issues that don't get a lot of light shedded on them. So I really want to, again, man, thank y'all for what y'all are doing. Let's talk a little bit more about, I want you to talk about I want you to talk about women a little bit.
Yeah.
What can we do as men? What do you guys teach? To support our women in the community, man? You know what I mean? Because it's not a secret that we have a gender.
It's a battle.
But you know what I mean. So what can we do to? Because I think it's issues on both sides personally.
Yeah.
But what can we do to support our women more? What can we do to make their lives easier? What can we do to understand them? You know what I mean?
Man, well, that's something that I'm still learning. Even as next month I'll be married for 6 years.
Yes, sir.
And I'm still trying to learn my wife. Still
let me be clear too. I don't want to just ask you personally. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, what can I was asking us, like, in innovative dads, like, what can you guys teach us to do better? You know what I'm saying, towards our women. You know what I mean?
I think we can support them in just whatever it is that they're doing, because I think some women, especially, say for instance, a woman who's used to she's been by herself and she's been taking care of her children by herself, so now when a man does come into her life, I think it's hard for her to let go and say, man, you know, I'm gonna let you be the man.
That's right.
Because it's hard for them, but I think we gotta reassure them. Reassure them, you know, I'm here to help you. I want to lead you, and I want to prove to you that I can lead you, and I believe, especially, I mean, our black women, they've been hurt for so long, bro.
I was gonna say that,
man. They've been hurt for so long, man.
And for the most part, like I say, we always gonna have bad apples and bad seeds, but for the most part, I mean, a lot of women are just, in my opinion, a lot of women, given the right situation and the right men to support them and lead them, a lot of them, that's all they really want. They just want somebody that love them, right? You know what I mean? So if you really think about it like that, you know what I mean? Like I say, I really think that puts the ball in our court to, you know, do better and help them out.
And see, I think commitment is one of the biggest things, man, because, you know, when you look at, like, I feel like a woman, she really wants to know that she's loved. She wants to know that you're committed to her. She don't want to have questions about that.
Right.
And some people say, oh, well, she questioned me. But sometimes, honestly, we give them reasons to question.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so we got to
go back to accountability.
Go back to that accountability. And that's something that we deal with big time when it comes to innovative dads. Other guys that I know and they have things going on, and I'm gonna hold you accountable. I'm gonna say, no, bro, you wrong, bro. Like I ain't gonna sugarcoat it with you, and I expect the same thing. You know, don't tell me I'm right when I'm wrong. No, bro, tell me no. You need to get yourself together, bro.
Right.
You know, and that's something that I appreciate.
I couldn't agree more, man. Well, cool. Let's get. I just want to ask you about that a little bit. Let's see, and you guys. Let's talk a little bit more about how we can be involved with Innovative Dads. The average guy listening to this interview right now, what can he do to be involved? I know you guys have social media and all that kind of thing, but how do we access you?
Social media is one of the big things. You can look up our Facebook page, Innovative Dads. Like the page, or send a message. You know, send a message. You know,
you guys have like meetings, something like.
Right now we're in the process trying to get together. Like the men in our church, we usually almost everyone in the group is in.
Shout out to church again for bro.
Prayers by Faith.
Right here on Fifth Ave.
So right on Fifth Ave, and like tonight we meeting and. Most of us, we're dads, and we just hold each other accountable, man.
Right.
You know, it's
no more, judgment or nothing like that.
No judgment,
let you know the truth.
Well, somewhere where you can come and you can talk, because some people feel like, you know, dad supposed to be Superman, be strong, but it's like, no, we got issues too.
Dad's got feelings too.
But we got feelings, man. Like, we got feelings, man. And, you know, so
we do. That's real, man.
Real, you know, and it's somewhere where you can be able to come. So we're trying to really find a day where we can all just be able to meet together just as dads, where it's just dads only.
Okay.
And we can talk, but hit us on the Facebook page.
It's Innovative Dads.
Innovative Dads.
Just like it sounds.
Innovative Dads.
Okay.
Google us. You'll see the information everywhere. You see a number, call the number. It's going to either be my number or my pastor number.
Real.
We'll lead you in the right direction. And, I mean, personally, call me. Call my phone, 352-672-4685.
Okay.
You know, call me, you know, and I'm always willing. If my phone don't ring, I might be at work.
Yeah.
Leave a message.
I'm going to hit you back.
I'm going to hit you back, you know, because I believe that, you know, I know there's dads out there hurting. Dads looking for somewhere where they can talk.
Right. Let me ask you this real quick. Now, this is for, obviously, this Innovative Dads is for dads. I'm assuming there's no, like, innovative moms. So what do you guys, like, for women that might want their kids involved in this? Like, how do you include the women from the community? Is there any way they can, like, reach out? They got a comment box or something?
The same way, you know, reach out. You know, and we've had a few women, you know, right on the Facebook page, you know, my son needs a mentor.
Right. Because like I say, man, that's something that we really, that our women, they're not shy about that. That's something that they really want. They if you ask the average one, they're like, yo, I want a man to help me with this. Tell me more about like I said, have you guys worked with any other groups in the community? Like, y'all guys collaborate at all?
We collaborate with some of everyone.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about that a little bit.
We collaborated with Santa Fe College. We collaborated with UF.
Okay.
We collaborated with Partnership for Strong Families.
Nice.
Head Start, Healthy Start.
You guys all over the place, man.
Man, we've collaborated with BBVA Compass Bank, the City of Gainesville, the Police Department, the Sheriff Office. Man, we've collaborated with, any organization that exists to help mothers.
Right.
We want to help. ELC.
Right.
You know, and that's the thing. What we really notice is like, man, most of these, like, there's really no place, there's no organization really that exists to help dad.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's a lot to exist to help moms.
Right.
But, like, what about dad?
Right.
You know, so we try and help them to find out how can they help dads. You know, like any organization that's helping moms, how can we help dad?
Right.
You know,
and in turn, by that, you're helping the community. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I'm sure you can attest to this, and I definitely can. It's nothing like, you can see the difference that, I mean, okay, growing up as a product of a single parent home, you now being a present father, you see the difference, right? You see, like, dang, this is what I got to offer. Like, dang, what if I would have had this when I was 13? What if I would have had this when I was 17? So I again, man, I really want to pay respect to y'all for what y'all are doing, man. Lastly, I want to ask you before we get up out of here, man. Y'all got any upcoming events? Anything coming up in the future? Anything you want to shout out?
Stay tuned to the Facebook page.
Okay.
Right now, we're partnering with the Gainesville Ducks.
Okay.
Football organization.
Yeah, we know the Ducks up here.
We're actually going to adopt that program and be the fatherhood program for that for them.
Nice.
And we're planning a Father's Day event. We're still right now. We're looking at location wise at Cone Park, where it's gonna be like a day where dads can come out, and be active with the kids, man. Do some football drills, and get on the track with them.
So I did something like that already with the football drills.
Did something like that. So
cool, man.
Stay tuned. It's gonna be Father's Day.
Okay.
So we still in the planning stages of it, but that's the next thing I know that we have coming.
That's what's up, man. Shout out your social media handles one more time, man, just before we get up out of here.
Find us on Facebook, Innovative Dads.
Okay.
Really, that's our main.
Okay.
That's our
main way right there.
So
cool.
if you right on there, we're gonna see it. This is coming directly to my phone, so that's like you got my phone number right there.
Awesome. And then before we get up out of here, man, just let me know anything we need to cover, anything we need to shout out before we get up out of here. We covered it all, you think, man?
We covered it all.
All right, cool, man. Hey, y'all keep it locked right here, man. WBT 90.1 FM The Beat. We got the homie, man, Anthony Rashad Ray. I call him Shad, though, man. He's the Vice President of Innovative Dads, man. Y'all make sure y'all go on Facebook and check out Innovative Dads to support, in turn, man, make the community better, man, and more rich. So, keep it locked right here, man. WBT 90.1 FM The Beat. We're going to get right back into some music, man. Before the hour is out, we got about 4 minutes left. Let's do Miss SZA with The Weeknd. Keep it locked right here, man. WBT 90.1 FM The Beat. The Jerry Jenkins Show, y'all. Yeah, out of there, bro. You did that, boy. Even my Facebook going crazy. I'm calling that. Y'all talking about y'all. You know them girls, they love that. They love that one, But that was good, bro. You did very